and it holds on this socket just fine, but the tapping sockets, the 3/8 tapping sockets, are a little bit larger in diameter, and it really doesn't hold on to them too well. Whoa! Got to do something about that detent. My name is Steve, and welcome to my shop. This video is a revisit on the tapping fixture that I built a couple videos ago. Overall, I'm very happy with it. However, in looking at the video of it, I realized how wobbly the tapping head was on it, and also, and you saw it in the video, it fell off, and my detent wasn't strong enough or large enough, and I was a little disappointed in that. And there were some comments made about it, and there were some good ideas, and I have decided to redo the detent on the arbor for the tapping fixture. I've already done some of the machining, and I'll show you just some quick video on that. I cut the original end off because the overall length isn't that important, and I re-squared it using the collet block, and this time I made it just a few thousandths larger so that the adapters fit a little bit tighter. So I've already got it done here. I'm going to bring you over to the whiteboard and show you what I'm going to attempt to do to rebuild the detent. Okay, this represents the end of the arbor that I have squared off, and what I'm going to do is drill a hole down through here. I'm not going to go all the way through with it, and then right here in the center I've got my taper, the drill taper there, and I'm going to put a ball. It'll sit in there with a spring above it, and then a set screw will thread in there to put tension on the ball, and the ball will end up sticking out there. So that's the idea. I hope that you get a little bit of an idea of how it's going to work, and I'll show you the sizes in just a second. that should do it. I purchased an assortment of ball bearings, individual balls, and here it is here. And I'm very disappointed. The sizes aren't even close to what it says they are. It was my intention to use a 3/16 ball, and it says there's 3/16. This one says it's 3/16. It's not. This one says it's 3/16. It's a little oversized. That one says it's 7/32. It's the same size as the 3/16. This one says it's quarter. And it measures 230 thousandths. So they're not what they say they are. However, all that being said, they do come pretty close to metric sizes. So the one that I've chosen, which is this one right here, is just under 5 millimeter. Use my 4.98 millimeters, what this one measures. So what I'm going to do, let me bring you over here. I've already center punched the hole, and I'm going to spot drill it first, which with my little 1/8 inch spot drill. Then I'm going to drill it through with a 4 millimeter drill, and then I'm going to drill it with a 5 millimeter and leave. I won't go all the way through. I'll leave it so that the ball just sticks out through the 4 millimeter hole. So I'm going to take this over to the drill press and we'll drill it, and I'll bring you back when I get it finished. Let's see what happens. not down to my stop yet, but I just want to check, see how far I am. I'm close. Just a little bit more. I'm going to take it over to the bench and see how the ball fits. The 5mm drill actually ended up drilling a hole that was 4.95, which was a little bit too small. So I ended up using a number 8 drill, which is 199 thousandths. And that is about 5.05 millimeters, and that worked out fine. The ball has a good so now what I'm going to do is fit a spring on top of that, and I should be able to tap this hole 6mm, and I'm going to put a little short set screw in there so that I can adjust the tension on the spring. So I'm going to tap that, and I'll bring you back when that's all put back together. Well, there it is. Got a larger ball. It's sticking up above the surface. There's a set screw in the back. I had to cut it to about half its original length. I just put it on the wrench and went over to the sander and sanded it off. I can actually adjust the tension on it a little bit now. I played around a little bit with the spring. This is the spring material that I used, and I ended up just cutting off about, I'm using maybe two and a half coils on the spring, but it's enough. You can see that the ball, the detent, is still spring loaded. That fits much, much better. And this is one of the tap holders, and those were falling right off. Let me just open it up a little bit here so you can see it. And now it's holding tight. So I'm going to put it back together, and I think that that's going to solve the majority of the issue that I had. That's going to wrap up this video. I'm pretty happy with the results now. I wasn't so pleased with the final results the last time, but this the tap holders, these Lisle tap holders, fit just great now. They don't fall off, they don't wiggle as much. And there's the adapter for the 1/4 inch. That actually fits very good. And I think I can finally put the finish stamp on this one. I apologize for taking so long to get this video out. It's been almost 3 weeks since my last video, and I've been trying to get one a week out, but life happens. I don't know whether you can see it in the foreground here or not, but I've got some 1-inch threaded rod and some plate and some great big 1-inch nuts, and that's my next project. I should be shooting a video on that next week. You'll see it shortly. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.